All right, everybody, we are here for our Wednesday Express strength workout. For those of you that are new to the channel, Wednesday Express means we're gonna get this done in less than 30 minutes. Probably gonna be more 20 to 25 minutes, depending on if you fast forward through some of this talking or not, which I recommend after the first time watching it. Start with our dynamic warm-up. Got 2 exercises for you there. Then we're going to get into 4 different strength elements. We're going to do those for 3.5 minutes, but only 30 seconds to switch in between those. If you want to do a metabolic finisher at the end, like we sometimes do, 4 or 5 minutes of some explosive stuff, some core work, do that if you have the extra time. If not, this is going to be a great strength workout for you. Stretch at the end and send them on their way.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so let me show you the first 2 movements. The first one that we are going to do is a single leg walkout back to standing, okay? No push-up in the middle. I don't know, if you're more advanced and you want to throw a push-up in there, that's your prerogative, okay? So what we're going to do, balance on one leg. We'll lower down just like doing a deadlift, all the way down to the ground. Walk your hand out to the plank position. Walk your hands back. And then try to stand up on one leg. Now, modification for that would be to not pick up a leg. So you're going to go down, walk your hands out, walk your hands back, and then stand up, okay? Second one, we use a light kettlebell. The lighter, the better for this one. And we're going to bring it up into a goblet hold. And then we're going to do a march. I love these loaded marches. It's kind of like a loaded carry, but we're not actually going anywhere. So we'll just lift one leg up. Try not to lean to one side. Ooh, that could have been really bad, Dodger. You put it right underneath of my foot. Up and down. Didn't know there were obstacles in this one. It makes it a little bit more challenging. And down. If you want to take it up, you can also do that march, because we are going to do both sides. You can do the march in a half rack position.
Good composure, Coach.
I'm trying.
You're amazing.
This ain't my first rodeo. All right. That could have opened a whole can of worms right there. You're going to come back and be like, let's play. So we're going to do these.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Let me get that stopwatch. Single leg walkout back to standing. By the way, I would stand on your strong leg. That's not really your balanced leg to start. Ready and begin. Down, we're going to walk all the way out to that plank position. We're going to walk back. And then we're going to try to stand up on one leg with ninja-like balance.
Oh, this feels so good.
Yeah, you feel this. I mean, obviously you feel it in the muscles, but the hip is loosening up. You stretching that calf. You'll feel it in the ankle. Shoulder stability.
So much good stuff happening here.
Time. All right, we're going to grab a kettlebell.
Okay.
We're going to bring it up either rack or half rack. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1 time. So we're going to get that core really tight. That is all I want you concentrating on, is that core. Keeping it nice and tight. Trying not to sway from side to side. It helps to find a focal point. Maybe it's a doorknob across the room.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the back of your chair, something like that. If you find a focal point, it tends to help with balance. Time. If you're doing one side, make sure you remember, I just put it on the same side I was balancing on that foot. I have like a little stringer here, right on the side of my face. Tickling.
That's the worst.
All right, ready, and let's go. Single leg down. All the way out to that plank position. That is key. Bring it on back.
And stay in. Good. And if you do, need an elevated surface to do this in the beginning, that's totally fine as well. Maybe a couch cushion or something like that. Sometimes it can be a little nerve-wracking to kind of lower down to the floor on one leg.
Time. Yeah, and sometimes you can even go down with 2 hands, walk out on one leg then. You can progress this up as the month goes on.
Yep.
We're going 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin. nice and try to control that breathing.
Yeah, this is a lot of core work on this one.
Oh yeah.
I like it though. Core work in motion. Ooh, almost lost my balance.
And time. I think that was time. I don't know.
It felt like it was about 30
Felt like
seconds.
about 30 seconds. I had to do math, carry the 7. I had no idea. I had those like advanced algebra on there. All right. So while you grab some water, let me show you our 4 different elements that we are going to do. We're going to do a half rack side lunge. I'm going to give you 3 different variations for this one. Obviously the side lunge we can do right here from the lower position. This would be that entry level. If you're brand new, maybe you haven't worked out in a while, I would do this one, okay? Second one is going to be just like we were holding that march, right up here, side lunge. It's the same weight, but what we did was we took it from below the center of mass and put it up above center of mass. The most challenging one would be a half rack. I like to lunge into the kettlebell as opposed to having the kettlebell follow. My body tends to compensate for the weight and it ends up leaning. Versus if I have it on the side that I'm lunging towards, I can keep this nice and tall while I go through the motion. So that's the first one. Second one, alternating, or if you have 2 dumbbells, you alternate them. If you only have 1 kettlebell or 1 dumbbell, we're going to do a rotational press. So I bring it here, I'm straight ahead, and as I rotate up, I might be turning 45 degrees, something like that. Now the key when you press, most people when they rotate, they press out. And when we rotate, we want to press straight up, arm by the ear. Yep. That's going to be key. Arm still goes straight up to the ceiling versus punching away. Number 3, bow slide, leg curl. I'm going to need 2.
Everybody's favorite.
Nobody's favorite. If this is your favorite, then just unsubscribe, go find some of you're crazy. So I'm going to give you some options for this one as well. Okay, first one is going to be a hip bridge. So we're just going to drive those hips up. You're going to feel it in the hamstring and glutes and back down. Hip bridge. Second one is going to be a leg curl. Oh, let me get my feet on the sliders. You bring them in, you hip bridge, and then you control them back out. Slide them in, hip bridge, control it back out. The third one is going to be your leg curl. So we'll pull in, raising the hips at the same time, and extend it back out. Curl in and extend back out. The last one, it's one of my favorite moves. It's the lawnmower row. So you got to think about starting in that lawnmower. So there is a little bit of torso rotation. Not always great to do under load, but we're going to do it with this one. So here, and I'm going to pull and bring it back down. Pull and bring it back down. Now I'm not bringing it to the center of my stomach here. I'm still bringing it up to my ribs. Okay, I see a lot of people when they pull, it's right here at their belly button. And when you pull, you want to bring it right here to the side of the ribs. Mm-hmm. We cool on those, Coach? Mm-hmm. It was a good one. Yeah. All right.
Some big movements.
Some big compound movements. Yeah. All right.
So let's go ahead and...
We're going to start with, this is one of those workouts, if you have multiple weights, you're going to feel like this one requires a little bit less than this one, which is going to be even less than this one. So it's sometimes nice. You might want to take this month and reinvest in some stuff, or holidays are coming up. Yeah. You might have a birthday coming up. See you. All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
What timer is this? What time is it?
2, I believe.
Okay. We are starting, by the way, with that side lunge. We're going to 3, 2, 1. Let's do this.
I'm not sure if we should go sideways or are you going straight on or...
Yeah.
So we're doing, I would say 6 to 8 on one side, 6 to 8 on the other. We've got the timer going for 3.5 minutes. Might get, I don't know, 3 sets in. We'll see.
Keeping that core nice and tight.
like the side lunges because it's that combo, right? That hip hinge and squat pattern all together in one. Legs are moving, we've got our core working.
Woo!
Really pushing off that outside leg.
That's the key, is that drive back to center. In the side lunge, it's very important to, when you side lunge, only one knee bends. I see a lot of times when people come back to the center, they kind of shift their weight back to the center as opposed to driving the weight back to the center. So really push off the outside of that foot through the heel, come back to the center.
100%. Or
Give 100%.
even if people kind of come out, their knee will kind of cave a little bit. So
Yeah.
it's almost like you're falling. I always tell you it's like, even though you're not really falling, but you
Yeah.
want to actually just kind of like fall out into it.
Yeah, fall into it and push out of it.
Just watching the clock here because
Minute and a half.
we got a two-sided exercise here. I want to make
Right.
sure we're planning it out. Whew. We'll just do a little shakeout and then finish it out.
And when we're under a minute, I'm just pulling up my zone here. When we're under a minute, you might do 3 and 3. Could be 2 and 2. These are kind of like bonus reps.
Yes, that is for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying it on the other hand, lunging with the other side. I just don't like this way as much.
No?
I don't like it. I like it leading the lunge. Yeah, this way's not nearly as good. At least not for me. All right, 15 more seconds. Finish up. Now it's only 30 seconds to transition, okay? It's only 30 seconds to get your water strategically. Woo! Tell you, put that True Lemon in there. It's ice water. It's good.
It's your jam, huh?
It's my jam. True Lemon. True Lemon makes a lime. It's just dried lime juice. If you put that into some seltzer water, tastes like a Sprite.
Oh yeah, I do that with my lemon too.
Yeah.
All right, which weight are you doing?
Overhead press. I'll probably do
This
the
one is
same.
hard for me to do being heavy.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same. I'll start non-dominant. And I'll get one set in probably. Some people ask me when they're doing kettlebell work, especially when it's up against their forearm, where's the best place to hold it? And there's no correct answer for that. So I hold mine more towards the curve in the handle. Some people hold it right in the middle. Some people hold it in the, I've seen people hold it in the very back of the handle. So it's a comfort thing.
Yeah, it probably depends too if you've got the competition bell or the, what is it?
The gravity bell. If you are upgrading, Coach Amy loves these competition bells, which is really surprising because she's tiny. The other bell that is my favorite, and multiple sizes of these, is, I think they're called Gravity, the Gravity bells from Perform Better. So I like the smaller ones. Now, all depends on personal preference. The interesting thing is the 8 kilo small bell weighs the same as the 8 kilo big bell. So a lot of people look at it and goes, well, wait, that one's...
I know, it seems a little
That one's heavier.
intimidating, but...
No. 8 keys is 8 keys.
And I'm probably more of a 10 kilo on this one, but goes quite a jump.
Now, if you notice, we're twisting our hip. This is not just twisting through the torso. We're rotating that foot and that hip to cause the rotation. We don't want to just twist through our thoracic spine. That's not going to feel good. Woo! Minute 15 left.
Oh, that fatigue's starting to set in. We're gonna finish it out though. Be just enough time to get that third set in.
Slower, smaller muscles, they're gonna burn out fast.
I know. All right, here we go.
All right, let's give it a try. I might do 4 on each. Starting to get heavy. We know, especially if you're in the gym and I'm coaching you, I know it gets heavy when you start to either push it away from you or you start to arch your back a little bit. So you want to keep that core really tight as you rotate and push straight up to the ceiling. Woo! Give it a little shoulder roll.
This workout's a good one to have a different variety of weights.
Yes. Yeah, this is one where, and even maybe some dumbbells to alternate them, a kettlebell. If you plan on continuing to work out from home, the variety is going to be what's going to keep it interesting over time. Yeah. Otherwise, go to a gym, hire yourself a coach, and they are going to get you in good shape. All right, we have the leg curls, right? Yes. Yeah. Thank goodness. What are you going to use? Coach, you use paper plates, or are you just going to do a hip bridge?
I think I'm going to do a hip bridge.
Walk in, walk out.
You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to go crazy here. I'm going to do a weighted hip bridge.
Oh, geez. They're waiting for us to start, so go do your thing.
Go.
All right, so and up.
Starting to finally get heated up.
Yeah, I always wonder what rep, what set it's going to take for you to pull your hoodie off. That's what I always wonder. We're looking 8 to 12 of these, everybody. 8 to 12. The other ones we were doing 6 on each side because we were alternating those. Woo. Anytime we do bilateral work, we're going to do 8 to 12.
And glutes and hamstrings are
That's right.
the main attraction here, so
if you're doing a hip bridge,
no doubt.
just a regular hip bridge, and you have a mini band right there, you can go ahead and throw that mini band on right above your knees. That's going to help out as well.
That's another one. You can weight it. You can mini band and weight it.
That's advanced, Coach. That's super advanced. Let's not get too crazy.
Well, we're heading into the holidays, so maybe people want to really step it up with the time they have.
Not too many days left in this year. That's
I feel
scary.
like we were just doing the New Year's workout.
Well, we'll be doing it again soon.
It's now closer to us happening again than it was since it's happened.
Right.
You don't really need a whole ton of time for this one to be effective.
Oh no. Especially if you do it a little bit slower. Yeah. Remember, the hamstring glute combination is such a strong pairing of muscles. So time under tension is going to be key.
Yep. Yeah, because you probably could do a lot of weight with it.
Yeah.
Which is why those leg curls are just so difficult.
Yeah, there's a lot of stabilization when you're sliding them. I'm already feeling like my hammies are on fire.
A lot of cramp.
A lot of cramping.
Cramp going on.
What, the cramp?
How much time we have left?
Oh, 40 seconds.
Okay.
35 now.
Thank you, doctor. These guys are laying on the floor. Why aren't they playing with me?
Oh, it's because my hamstrings are hurting bad. I want to. I promise, buddy. But my hamstrings are just on fire. Oh, goodness. Oh. Thank goodness.
Oh, well, that time went by real fast.
Oh, says who? Says a little Miss Hipbridge over there. Next week, we're trading.
We're trading it up, right?
Oh my goodness, hold on, I gotta stretch just for a second. Woo! You do this right, you know exactly where you're feeling them. Alright, now we can go to a good. This is one of my favorites.
It's a good one.
I like the lawnmower row. Alright, I'm gonna start on my non-dominant side. Remember, you want to get it up to that rib cage. Coach and I are bracing our torso on our knee here. If you have a chair, obviously not on wheels, or the cushions of a couch, the arm of a couch, that's another great way to brace yourself for this lawnmower row.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Should feel those back muscles.
My husband said during the leg curls I was dead. It said
Hardly.
no work happening
Hardly.
at all. Thanks, my zone.
That is not true at all.
Thanks, my zone. Pain in the butt sometimes. Highly recommend them. You just can't do too many lying down exercises in one workout.
Thankful for the rest.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Good time to get some water.
Doing good on time.
This is one where a common mistake I see is the weight is too heavy. And it becomes more power, so it becomes this pop, this, like they're really starting a lawnmower. And it's explosive, and then it's controlled back down. It's pop, pop. And you want to 1, 2, 1, 2, really control that weight.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's a good power move. We're just trying for strength right now.
Yes, sir.
Make sure that tempo matches your goal. That'd be a nice little vlogcast, programming for your goal.
Well, yeah, except for nobody's gonna listen to it.
Maybe they listen to it at night when they want to fall asleep.
That's what I'm thinking.
Boring!
That's why you hire a coach to let us do the boring stuff.
That's right. We'll do all the programming. Don't you worry, you just hire us. You got chlorophyll
That's like
guy
when
up there.
you know, you show up to get your hair cut, like you don't want to know how the process is done, like you just want it done.
Yeah, except nobody would listen. Thanks, coach. Thanks for poo-pooing my idea. Jeez. Sheesh.
You know what I meant.
I know exactly what you meant.
You know what I meant.
We know we can look at the analytics and we know what gets. Yeah.
All right, stretch time.
Stretch his ears. All right. Let's do a little standing stretching here. We're gonna just pop that arm up against the wall and open up that chest.
Feels good.
Yeah. We'll get those shoulders in a second. Now let's get that other side. Oh,
Whoa, that's the tight side right there.
yeah, feel that. And so let's put our hands up high and we'll lean into it. And we'll fill that up to the front of the delts, all the way up through the little back of the neck area there. And now let's get this quads. Pull that leg up, heel towards the butt, knee points straight down to the floor. I see this one done a lot, and the knees out to the side like this. And what you want to do is just really drive it down towards the floor. And let's get that other side. And then if you want to hold on to the side of a couch or something like that, arm of a couch, we're going to get that hamstring stretched out. And bring that toe up towards the ceiling. If you don't have anything to hold on to, no biggie. You can brace off of your dog.
That's right.
Or you can just put your hand on your other leg. Now let's switch sides.
You're tall enough for the job. Right down here.
And last one, we did all those side lunges. Let's lunge way out to the side. Loosen up that inner thigh. Whatever side you're lunging to, take that arm up and you're going to reach up over the body. And let's go other way. Lunge, up, and over the body. And relax.
Nice job.
Coach, great job, everybody out there
Oh,
in YouTube land.
worked out and got it done. And
Got it
that's
done.
what that's what it's all about. Just like, it doesn't always have to be this spectacular workout, but as long as you keep moving, commit, follow through.
Consistency over time is how the work gets done.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, everyone, thank you for training with us today. Thank you for bringing us into your living room or office or wherever, your basement, wherever you worked out with us. And tune in next time. We'll see you at the next workout.